So how do you boost your passion when it fades away, when you just feel burnout? What's your take on that?
So, two things, if I can just step back for a minute, because you said something really, really powerful. You can use this approach with your colleagues. So, there are tons of times with my teachers that either I see something or I don't agree with it or I get frustrated at them. And I love this awesome phrase, write this question down. It is, help me understand. I noticed you X, Y, and Z, whatever it is, help me understand. Instead of, why are you doing that? Where is this? Why this? And flip it to whatever it is that is going on between you and your colleague and or you and your boss. Can you help me understand this? It's a beautiful question, which opens it up, Ayata, to just really have that collaborative conversation without that emotion and sort of that blaming that can get in there. And so then to tack onto your second question, what was the question? What do you do when your passion's dying out? Yeah. So I think that is when your alarm system is telling you inside your body that you need to take time for yourself. You need to unplug and step back and whatever it is for you. Some people, they need to be out in nature. Other people, they need to unplug their phone. They need to disconnect from technology or whatever it is. And so that self-care piece is huge because if you're going and giving 100% all the time, you're not taking the time to let your cup be filled because we can only give when we are full. And so when you're feeling like your passion's waning or you don't have enough, or you're like, where is it? I lost it. I can't find it. I don't have it anymore. That can be a mental check to yourself where actually, if you check in early, as my friend likes to say, and check in often with how you are internally handling your stress, your energy, your vitality, then you can actually insert those breaks. It could be 3 minutes of just taking a mindful moment or a pause. Sometimes I'll just take a minute in my office, I'll close the door and do a simple breathing activity just to restore my mental state. Or if you can do something in nature or active or read or take a bath, but it's really taking care of your own self so that you can show up and be your best self. So this week, think to yourself, what can I do for myself to take care of me so that I can show up to be my best for my family, for my coworkers, for my work, for my job, for my passion, for my next adventure in this life.
So, how to create that vision for somebody who just graduated and doesn't know what to do? Is it to find a job, or would there be a different advice from Karin?
I think you have to go back to asking yourself what it is that gets you up every day. What is something that gets you excited? And sometimes, Beata, after college, these kids, the college students, they don't know what they want. Even in high school, kids don't even know what they want. So, my recommendation at that age to a lot of the parents is have your child do 1,000 different things. Let them volunteer here, let them work at the ice cream shop, let them try a bunch of things because in trying a lot of things, you will find what you don't like. And the more you realize what you don't like, your eyes will be opened to what you do like. At least that's what happened to me and what I've recommended to parents and what I saw happen in my own life. But if you limit yourself and you think I'm only going to do X, Y, and Z, you might never know if there's something different that you want to do or you might be better at. And you won't know what you're not good at and what you don't like. So, I mean, these days, I don't think anybody can just have one job, to tell you the truth. I think you have to be good at a variety of things. And so, really, put yourself out there, put yourself in different situations and different environments and different areas. So, you can really find what resonates with you. And through that, you're going to find what excites you, what charges you. And it's funny because if you played a game with someone and said, if you were a multi-billionaire, what would you do? What would you be? What would you have? And it's interesting if you just play that game out, you might realize that what excites you the most is giving back to someone or helping someone. I've heard this and I believe it to my core that when you help others, the finances will follow. If you have a heart and a life that is there to serve people, the money will always be there. And so be aware if you want to step into a job or you think everything has to be only job oriented. Go for it, give it 110%. But if you realize along the way, and at some point, it might not be what you're passionate about, reflect and again go inside. What is it that you want to do or leave for those who follow you? And then take those steps and follow whatever it is that is in you. Because every one of us has a story. Every one of us has a life that we've lived that other people, when they hear it, it can inspire them, it can encourage them. And so don't diminish who you are and what you bring to every situation, to the work environment, or to the next maybe job application you might have, or the next creative thing that you might create that doesn't even exist yet today.